Tremendous cute, tremendous cute, tremendous cute.
Who's your favorite pitmaster's favorite pitmaster?
Way! Yeah!
Hey, what's going on, Tremendous Q fans? It's your boy here, Ray Morris, owner of Pitmaster Tremendous Q, and today I got a dope video for you guys. We are finally breaking out that folding fire. All right, now I want to thank everybody for stopping by the channel. All right, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, cut on those notifications so you get notified when I drop all my latest content. And for all of my returning subscribers, as always, I appreciate you guys' support. All right, now this video took quite a while to make, and I'll talk about that as we're going through the video. So I'm gonna jump right into it, and today we are doing some grilled octopus on the folding fire. All right, guys, let's check out the video. All right, you guys, so this is probably one of the coolest grills that I've ever used, all right? But I'm gonna give you guys a disclaimer out the gate. Majority of this video is gonna be fast forwarded because it took a very long time for this charcoal to get lit. I was really surprised, all right? It is absolutely not a charcoal chimney, and that is something that you're gonna have to keep in mind if you buy something like this, okay? Now, I'm going to use that fire cube, and I'm gonna put about 2 to 3 handfuls of charcoal inside the net, okay? And the net, the integrity of the net, I was incredibly impressed with. Even with the high winds, and once the charcoal got fully lit, the charcoal lighter cube, nothing came through the net onto the ground. So I'd say this thing is pretty forest or camping friendly, all right? Now I'm gonna show you guys kind of a close-up of the charcoal so that you can see it's exactly what I'm talking about. This net, it can withstand the heat and it can withstand those ashes, and it's breathable, it's permeable. Air can get through, so you can see my hand there underneath the bottom. It's not so hot that it's burning my hand, but at the same time, it's still letting air through, okay? Now, while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and get this grilled octopus ready. All right, now, the grilled octopus was something that my daughter saw while I was traveling, so she said, hey, Daddy, I really want to try that. Now, the daughter is 8 years old. Any 8-year-old that says she wants to try grilled octopus after seeing those barnacles, those tentacles, you just have to oblige, okay? So we're actually going to keep this pretty simple. I'm going with salt and pepper on the grilled octopus, and then I'm going to cut up some parsley for garnish at the end, all right? We're going to hit it with a little bit of lemon, and then we're going to go ahead and throw it on this folding fire. Now, as I was telling you guys, it took about an hour and a half for these charcoals to get lit. And then once they were lit, I realized I actually did not have enough of them. So using this thing for the first time, I'm glad I did it at the house because it was an incredible learning experience as opposed to taking this for the first time. What I wanted to do was travel to Paris and use this for the first time with the family. But I realize now if I had done that, we never would have ate because the amount of charcoal I thought I needed in order to cook is about 3 to 4 times what I would have brought if I was camping, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put the grilled octopus on. And now, once I do that, I'm gonna season the other side, as you can see here, and then I'm gonna let this thing cook. And it took a couple of minutes for me to realize that there just was not the heat that I needed coming from the charcoal because of the space between the level of charcoal based on the amount that I had put in and the cooking grade, okay? So again, you can see there is definitely heat coming off of these charcoals, and they are definitely lit. But because of that space, we're looking at about 10 inches between the top of the pile of charcoals inside the net and the octopus. I just wasn't getting the heat. So we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit more charcoal here on this folding fire because I simply got incredibly impatient, all right? I was putting my hand over the grilled octopus, waiting, putting my hand underneath the net, putting my hand over the grill. You guys, it just was not cooking. That 10 to 12 inches of space was more than enough to cool down any heat source before it got to the grilled octopus. And it's seafood, right? So it shouldn't take too long. I was anticipating this thing would be done in about 8 to 10 minutes. It took this grilled octopus almost 30 minutes to cook. And that was after I added charcoal, not once, but twice to this Folding Fire, okay? So I really cannot foot stomp that enough, you guys. Make sure you bring about 4 times the amount of charcoal that you anticipate you're gonna need, because what you're gonna wanna do is make sure that the heat source, once that charcoal is fully lit, which probably is gonna take a minimum of 45 minutes, maybe even closer to an hour based on the amount that you would put in there. Once it's lit, you're gonna wanna make sure that the top of that charcoal, the top of that pile is only about 3 to 4 inches from your cooking grate. That way you're getting the heat that you need, all right? And now I realize you probably don't want to cook on charcoal as it's lighting. It's not the preferred way to do it, right? You typically want your coals to ash over, but I had been going for almost an hour and a half. The daughter was getting impatient. She had actually already ate dinner. So at this point, this grilled octopus was just a snack for her, okay? But I finally got the fire going. The octopus is cooking, and I'm gonna go ahead and shut up, and I'm gonna let you guys see basically a close-up of this octopus as it's now that it's finally going. All right, and I think we are gonna call this pretty much done. What do you guys think, huh? So we got some good char on the outside of this octopus, but it's seafood, so I don't wanna overdo it, right? And I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, a normal 8-year-old, I think, would see those suction cups on some seafood and be like, absolutely not. But my daughter, nope, she is full of adventure, full of spirit. So daddy had to come home after his trip to Tunisia and hook this up for her, okay? Now, fun fact, I was actually kind of surprised Octopus is readily available here in Belgium. I've seen it at every grocery store that I have been to, and it's not something that I have seen or remember seeing there in the States. So I actually thought that was pretty cool, right? So now that our grilled octopus is done, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with our lemon juice, some parsley for garnish, and these bad boys are done. It is time to take them inside and let the daughter have a snack before she goes to bed, all right? What do you guys think? Yeah? I put my chef hat on, hey. All right, let's go ahead and take these inside, cut them up, and see what the daughter thinks. This is my first time grilling it, so she is going to be that true litmus test on whether or not I did a good job on this particular type of seafood, okay? So if you guys have made it this far in the video, I absolutely appreciate it. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, cut on those notifications, all right? And let's see what the daughter thinks. And I'm gonna let y'all know off top, she absolutely loved it. And so did I. This stuff was amazing. Find your local butcher, go to your local grocer, see if you can get your hands on some of this grilled octopus, all right? Or some octopus, grill it up, and I promise you, you won't regret it. Salt, pepper, lemon juice, and parsley. You're gonna have yourself a really great light snack or a good dinner, all right? Thumbs up from the boss, she likes it. And I think daddy can add this one to the menu, all right? Hey, I appreciate you guys for watching. We're gonna go ahead and finish up this grilled octopus and catch you guys here at the next video on the channel, all right? Peace.